Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Jaclyn and I'm very happy to have you. In today's video, we're going to be hopping on that bandwagon and we're going to be doing an I Follow a Beauty Guru's makeup tutorial. So the beauty guru that I chose for today's tutorial is Kasey Rayton. As I'm like scrolling through my YouTube feed, I see that she did a tutorial that includes the Fenty Foundation, the Fenty lipstick, and the Jaclyn Morphe palette, and I was like, I have all of those things. Like, what are the chances that I actually have everything in a tutorial? Well, all the main pieces in a tutorial. That, like, never happened. So I was like, I have to, like, hop on this video and do this look. Kasey Rayton is just one of those YouTubers that you follow on social media and you're like, wow, like, if I knew this girl, I feel like we could be, like, you know, BFFs or something. Like, and that's how I feel like when I watch, like, Kasey's stuff and, like, listen to her crack jokes and, or, like, quote movies. I'm like, wow, like, why are we not friends? Right? But don't worry, Erin Scott Beauty, I'm not coming for your best friend spot there. But I'm just putting it out there that she's one of those influencers that's really chill and down to earth and you have to follow. And another thing I love about her is that she, like, claps back at the haters. And I love any kind of influencer that is, like, scrolling through their comments and they see a hater and they, like, clap right back at them. Like, that shit is, like, the realest and I love it. And yeah. So I'm going to stop rambling on. I'm a little loopy. I just got off of an overnight, but I got my coffee. So we should be good to go. So if you want to see how I got this look and followed Kasey's tutorial, then keep on watching. Thanks, guys.
Starting off with my base, first going in with the Tarte
I don't have that.
Moisturizer.
I'm using Tarte H2O. Drink of H2O.
But this creates like a really nice illuminating base. I'm just obsessed with this stuff, so I did go in with quite a fair bit of this and I just rubbed it into my skin just so we're nice and hydrated. And then I actually went in with my Fenty Pro Filter Primer.
I still gotta
I think
moisturize.
that's what this one's called.
Alright, we're already starting off bad.
I can't remember the name exactly.
I also don't have the Fenty primer,
really
so I'm
like
going to
this.
use my
I use this on
Maybelline
days
Baby
where I'm not
Skin.
wearing any makeup as well, because I feel like it just kind of mattifies my skin and just, I don't know, it just makes it look really, really nice. So I'm kind of just focusing this in the areas that I have a little bit larger pores, and then I'm kind of spreading it out around the rest of my face. And then going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter
Just gonna
Foundation.
dab it all over my face like Kasey does.
190, I think. Actually, no, maybe I'm using 240. I'm not too
right
sure. I'll leave it in the description
out.
box down below because I have two shades that I kind of alternate between. I'm thinking this is the darker one because it did turn out quite yellow this day. I usually match my foundation to my body, but I had just freshly fake tanned, so my tan is kind of like a little bit more red when I first do it, and then I end up looking like a Simpson for the rest of the week. So I didn't really have any foundations that matched me perfectly, and yeah, you guys can see on my face that I'm like, oh shit, this does not match, but I made it work. Surprisingly, I didn't look like too much of a floating head, but I really, really like this foundation. It's very matte, so if you guys are dry, you might not love it, or you could try it with like an oil underneath your foundation to kind of make it a little bit more luminous. I'm then going in with concealer.
Alright, I still got a blend. She's going way too fast for me today, so I'm going to pause her a few times and tell her to take a chill pill because I need to blend my ish out, so please hold. Oh shit. I just realized she has her brows on already. Alright. I'm going to need a pause and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that we're a little bit more up to speed with Kasey and we have our brows all on, I'm going to go ahead and start her again. I believe she's going in with concealer.
Nice mistakes of staying up until 2 a.m. watching the OC. We're just...
Okay, I don't have the NARS concealer, but I have Tarte Shape Tape that I'm going to use.
This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I believe it's in the shade Vanilla. So what I like to do is just apply it underneath.
Pause. She's literally only concealing, like, right here. Like, that's going to be an issue for me. Like, I need to cover up, like, these things underneath my eyeballs. Like... I don't like this. Alright, now I'm getting nervous because this isn't... I like do like huge like highlights like everywhere. So this is not what I'm used to. Alright, so she literally takes her concealer and goes like whoosh. 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 And that's it. And I don't have that product, but I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour stick that I've been loving lately.
This is the
and I don't really have a brush like that either.
I'm like obsessed with this.
So I think I'm just going to use my Laura contouring brush. She just goes straight on.
It's the perfect combination of warm and cool tones. It's like not too orange, but it's not cool toned by any means. It's just, I don't know, I really, really love it.
I'm going to ruin this.
Really
okay, I can't do this. I'm going to ruin my stick. Because none of my brushes are clean.
It's just kind of an overall.
So I'm just going to go straight in the face. Sorry, girl.
I'm using this Sigma brush. I can't remember the name of it. I went and looked in my beauty room to see if I could find it for you guys, but I have no idea what I've done with it. It's just like, it's an angled fluffy
So I'm just going to blend out with a sponge because I don't do too well with blending out brushes when it comes to cream product. And although we're following Kasey's tutorial, I'm trying to still look like a human. So.
Going back to my concealer, blending it out with that Morphe sponge. The reason I like to leave it sitting underneath my eyes while I do my cream contour is just because it kind of starts to dry a little bit and it gets a little bit more full coverage.
Highlighting already? Okay. Okay, hold on. Alright, I don't have the iconic London drops, so I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution drops.
Illuminator drops. These are the original ones.
She just puts them on her finger.
Yeah, just applying them with my finger to the high points of my face, and then I'm just going back in with that same sponge. I believe this is a Morphe sponge. It's like my favorite one at the moment. And I'm just, you know, tapping that into the skin to give you that glow, like Jennifer Lowe. We're then moving on and setting my under eyes. I'm using.
Oh my God, you're going too fast.
No, this is a secret brightening
okay,
powder.
she's setting her under eyes. She's using the Laura Mercier translucent powder.
Super finely milled.
I'm not going to use that because
it is a very white powder.
I threw mine out.
It's too much. You might get flashback.
Because I don't like it.
Experienced that before.
So I'm going in with my Airspun powder that I always do.
And then I'm going in and setting.
She's not like baking. She's just like setting, which is unusual to me because I always bake. I'm going to try her way.
We linked in the description box, guys. I'm sorry, I'm a mess. And all the brushes that I'm using are from Sigma. You guys can use my code. It's just Kasey Rayton for 10% off. That's an affiliate code, so you know if you want to use it, use it. If you don't, you don't. Here well, since she promotes her Sigma code in her video, I'm going to go ahead and promote my Mikasa code in my video. You get 25% off with my code. I'm going to put it right here down below. So if you head over to Mikasa Beauty, you get 25% off their whole entire website. Okay. So I'm just going to bronze up. This is the Mikasa F111 brush. To my skin. This was how I made my foundation color work for me. I just kind of used a lot of
also don't have that. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Blossom Glow highlighter. And I'll use my fan brush too. I don't usually like using a fan brush, but since Kasey's doing it, I'll do it today.
But I'm just going in with this Sigma fan brush and applying that to the high points of my face. This is a really, really beautiful highlight. It's definitely not an in-your-face kind of highlight. It's definitely more natural. But that's kind of what I'm.
I love the Wet n Wild highlight.
So stunning. It doesn't come out as pink as it looks in the box.
They're so blinding. Alright, I don't have that same shade, but I am going to use a Tarte blush, and this is in the color Captivating. Oh, crazy.
I usually just reach for like the same.
And it just broke all over me.
And I'm using my F10 brush from Sigma. Like I said, it's just one of my favorite face brushes.
We need to have a funeral. Isn't like the saddest thing when your makeup fucking breaks? Alright, well now that my floor is a mess, I'm still going to go in with it and use it, so. I love this shade. Alright, going in with the eyes. So she's using the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I have. Okay, so she's using this middle shade, MFEO.
Brush, and I'm just packing this into the crease. And then I'm going in with a clean brush. This is the E40 from Sigma, and I'm just going to start blending that out.
So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pack, blend, pack, blend. Pack, blend, pack, blend.
Stuttering. And then going back in with the second one and just blending everything out and making sure it's nice and seamless. And then I'm going in and doing my lower lash line Sigma E32 brush just to pack this on. And then I'm going back in with the E44 and blending that out. I'm then jumping in with the shade my E32 brush And I'm just packing this into
Huda.
the crease of my eye and inner and outer corners. So we're just kind of mapping.
Okay. So she packs onto her crease and inner and outer corners. I feel like my eyeball is so small. I don't really have inner and outer corners, but we're gonna go ahead and try. Huda. Let's count how many times I say Huda throughout this.
I think it is. On my E44 brush, the same one that we used before, so we're kind of just using all the same sort of brushes for this look, and then I'm going in and blending that out with the E38. So basically we're popping powder down and then blending out with glitter.
I have brushes everywhere.
And a clean brush.
Blending that
and then
out
I'm doing
a
the
little
same
bit.
thing with the lower lash line, but to blend I'm using my E36 brush.
Alright, now
So
what
I will
is
leave
this
all my
brown
brushes
shade?
listed on the screen for you guys so you can
Should I just sing the whole tutorial?
Then I'm basically doing the exact same thing.
Alright, I don't do well with dark colors, so this is going to be
Using that E36 brush
interesting, to say the
a little
least.
bit more precisely into the crease, and then I'm using a little bit of the shade Mocha
I'm
as
going with
well.
a very
So
light
essentially
hand
what
with
I'm
these
doing
darker
is kinda
shades,
just
because my eyes are
mixing
so
all these shades
tiny
together
that like
and just building up
it's
a
just
little
going to
bit of
close
depth,
them in
creating
so
that
much.
kind of
I
brown
don't want
color
to do that.
combination. You guys know the
Even though I'm
drill.
following a Kasey Rayton tutorial, maybe I should have picked someone with a closer eye shape towards mine. I don't know. Then maybe this would have been feasible. But right now, I'm just gonna have to suck it up.
Then
Suck it up, Jess.
a little bit of black on this teeny tiny little brush.
Alright, this is getting too dark for
I
me.
want this to be more precise.
And I knew it was gonna be dark by like looking at her picture, so I'm not really sure why I thought this was a good idea.
And then I just added a little bit of this onto the inner and outer corners of the eye as well and blended them out. And then I just kind of took a mix of all those brown shades that we did use earlier on and just kind of helped blend out that black. Because I didn't want to run like too black, but I did just want a little bit more depth.
Literally, I'm taking the
There's a way
tiniest bit
to
possible.
create a look like this, but I'm just not very great at blending.
Like, I don't even want you to see it.
I've really attempted something like this before, so I kind of just went with the motions and did what I thought was working out okay. But if you guys have an easier way to do it, definitely do that. Then I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer.
Alright, so I had to go ahead and do that off the camera because that was what, like, that took too much concentration for me to do. And I was trying, like, so hard to not get it in my lashes.
Brush, and
So that took a
I'm
lot out of
creating a
me.
really sharp line where my crease meets my lid. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I'm going in with my E30 brush from Sigma just to blend out the edges. So we want the edges diffused and the crease really sharp. So it's kind of like a cut crease meets a halo eye. And I used the shade, I think it's in Light, just to lightly set my lid before I went back in with a mix of the brown shades on that pencil brush just to diffuse the edges. So the shade that I used on the lid is a shimmery shade, but it doesn't really show up too shimmery. I just used it because sometimes a matte eyeshadow for a look like this can kind of just look a little bit patchy and weird. So I didn't really want like a shimmery look to it, but I didn't want it to be flat either. So it still creates a little bit of dimension while still giving off the illusion of being matte. And then I went in with the shade Beam on the inner corners. Maybe I used Beam on the
Thank God that's over. I'm using the Butter London Double Decker Mascara just on my lower lash line. I'm trying not to fuck this up now.
Just adding a little bit of mascara to my lower lashes. I believe this is that Marc Jacobs? I think that's the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara, which is one of my favorites.
Alright, I don't have that, so I'm going in with the Rimmel lip liner in Tiramisu.
This one is from Kat Von D, and surprise, surprise, I cannot remember the name for the life of me because I suck. So I will leave it listed down below for you guys. But yeah, I'm just creating myself some new lips.
Disclaimer, I already know it's going to look like poop because this like nude peachy kind of lip looks horrible on me. I don't know what it is, but it's like my skin tone or something. Like, I just like, when I saw that she was using this color, I was like, then I was like, well, if Kasey Rayton wears Fenty up to no good, then I have to wear Fenty up to no good. So I'm taking one for the team, and I'm going to put it on and just don't. I didn't know it was possible for this lip color to look worse, but my lips are so chapped right now that it looks worse. Alright guys, so that is it for me copying a Kasey Rayton makeup tutorial. I hope y'all liked it. I do have to say it was a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I was like going in, pausing it, what'd she do? I couldn't really follow along. That's just because like no makeup tutorial is actually in real time, which is why I think this challenge is kind of fun, like following someone's makeup tutorial, but you're like, wait, what happened? And you have to like go back and like really like watch what they do and like learn. And I think it's just a cool trend that's going on throughout YouTube, so that's why I decided to do it. So if y'all like this video and you want to see more of me do some makeup challenges, tutorials, that kind of thing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get alerted every time I post a new video. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Oh my god.